Good morning. It's Matt Anthony, the founder and president of the Head for the Cure Foundation, welcoming all our friends in St. Louis to the 8th annual Head for the Cure St. Louis. Very different this year than the prior 7 years, but it's just as important this year. For 7 years, we've convened as a group thousands of people throughout that 7-year period in Forest Park to host one of our biggest and most important events of Head for the Cure every year. And though we're not together, we are together virtually. And it's thrilling to know how many people have signed up for our event. Several hundred of you are watching this video right now. And several hundred of you have already done the 5K, walking around your block, perhaps visiting Forest Park to do a 5K, or even down on your treadmill. And that's what matters, because Head for the Cure exists. Head for the Cure exists in partnership with Siteman Cancer Center in St. Louis to support people fighting brain tumors and brain cancer. We do this to raise awareness, to raise funding, and mostly to inspire hope for people fighting brain tumors and their caregivers and loved ones across the St. Louis area and across the country. And over the years, we've raised over $600,000 for that very cause in your area. And we could not do it without our great partners in St. Louis, especially Dr. Michael Chicoine, who usually wins his age group. So Dr. Chicoine, I'm counting on you to turn in that great time in the virtual event today. And also Dr. Chicoine's colleague, Dr. Campion, neuro-oncologist who researches this disease every day, and all their colleagues at Siteman Cancer Center, and everyone in the St. Louis area who has brought a team forward. All of you participated in teams, the thousands of people that have come together to support the community of people fighting brain tumors. And that's what today's about as well. We're doing it virtually. I think you'll really enjoy the program. We're going to introduce Keeping the Faith honorees. We're going to bring our usual Head for the Cure celebration and excitement together. We're just doing it on the computer this year. And please encourage your friends to participate. Encourage your teams to continue to fundraise, because every dollar matters. Every dollar matters in this fight, in this effort to defeat brain cancer step by step. So thank you, St. Louis. Thanks for all you've done over the years. Thanks especially for your support this year. Enjoy the day. Enjoy this beautiful summer day. Get out and walk. Get out and exercise. And know that your work supports our work to help fight brain cancer and ultimately defeat brain cancer step by step. Thank you, St. Louis. We'll see you next year live and in person. Have a great rest of the summer.
Thanks so much, Matt. And good morning, St. Louis. This is our 8th annual Head for the Cure 5K. My name is Jenna Heilman, Executive Director, and I'm thrilled to be able to bring this event to you virtually today as we all collectively come together to defeat brain cancer step by step. Last year was a record-breaking year for St. Louis, and this year is still going to be so incredibly impactful for all who have ever faced this deadly disease. And we can't do it without your support. And the fantastic news is that registration is going to remain open through tomorrow, that's Sunday, August 9th, until midnight. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, hey man, I really got to get that t-shirt. That t-shirt is amazing. It's so soft. You also get your finisher medal, but most importantly, you're helping show those who have ever been diagnosed with a brain tumor or loved someone who has that they are not fighting this battle alone. So register today at headforthecure.org/St. Louis. We're so thrilled to be able to bring this event and see how you all are participating. So thanks for joining us today. Head for the Cure exists for three main reasons. The first is to build awareness around this disease. The second is to raise funds to support clinical research and programs. And the third, and what we're doing here today, is igniting hope. By you participating, by sharing your photos, and by showing up today, you all are helping spread that hope to those patients and caregivers and clinicians and supporters and loved ones who have been impacted by a brain tumor. Thank you so much for helping us ignite that hope among the community in St. Louis. Head for the Cure is thrilled to have another fantastic year of national support. VML Y&R is an international marketing agency that has been by our side since the very first race 18 years ago. They have literally been with us every single step of the way. Harry Campbell and his Get Real program has raised more than $440,000 through book sales and speaking engagements across the country. Even virtually, Harry's message, especially around his new book, Get Real Mindset, challenges each and every one of us to take the uncertainty of life and the situations that get thrown our way, and it challenges us to be the best and most productive people possible. Harry donates 100% of his book sales and his speaking engagements right back to Head for the Cure. So check out Harry Campbell today. NovaCure has been another fantastic partner over the past several years. They treat glioblastoma patients using their Optune device, and their goal is to help enhance the quality of life of those patients. So we encourage you to learn more about their patient-forward approach today. And finally, thanks to Gary and his team at Weather 2020. Even in this pandemic, their long-term forecasts really help us all pick the right day to go do that physical activity outside to show our support to brain tumor patients. So thanks to the team at Weather 2020. We know that we couldn't do this event without the support of our local sponsors and our beneficiary. Please join me in recognizing these charitable partners who are so committed to helping the brain tumor community in St. Louis. Back again is United Healthcare. At United Healthcare, they serve millions of people from their earliest years through their working lives and into retirement. Their mission is to help people live healthier lives and make the health system work better for everyone. I want to thank Cynthia and to the folks and her team at United Healthcare for coming back and supporting this important cause. We also want to acknowledge and recognize and show our support for our local beneficiary and our partner, Siteman Cancer Center. We're proud to partner with Siteman Cancer Center as they lead the world in transforming lives to create a healthy future for all individuals and communities through premier educational programs, innovative research, and extraordinary patient care. We especially want to give an amazing shout out to Gretchen, to Dr. Chacoin, and to Dr. Campion for your unwavering support and excitement around this year's event, and also for supporting all of the patients that come under your care. Your leadership, your willingness to pitch in wherever needed is nothing short of phenomenal. So thank you to your entire team at Siteman Cancer Center. Okay, so now it's time to do our virtual 5K. This event literally is taking our normal event that you'd see in person and translating it online. And so we will be featuring a true 5K that is run and walked by some of our participants that have registered for this year. In addition, this is the time that we would love to see all of you posting your own photos and videos of you participating in your own physical activity. You can post those and follow our journey along with us on Instagram, on Facebook, and Twitter using @HeadForTheCure to tag us in it so we can really show the whole community the fantastic support that we've received. And what's moreover, again, if you haven't registered for today's event, there's still plenty of time to do that through tomorrow, Sunday, August 9th, and you can join the fun in order to raise money to help support the brain tumor community. Please stick around afterwards, after this 5K, as we come back and we will not only do our team and individual fundraising awards, but we will also honor and celebrate all of our survivors, recognize our Keeping the Faith recipients, recognize our caregivers who have been nominated for the Legacy of Love, and also celebrate the memories of those that we've lost with our celebration of life. Thank you so much for your support today, and we'll see you after the 5K.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the buff bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hey St. Louis, my name is Lisa Drilling. I'm an ambassador for Head for the Cure, and I'm also a 7-year survivor of a ganglioglioma brain tumor. I'm so excited to do this 5K with you all today.
my better half over here.
Woo!
Co-sponsoring the event. We're gonna finish strong. It's hot out here. It's Florida. It's humid.
So humid.
But we're still out here. Let me get a cheer, guys. Let's go. It's living proof. Anything is possible. Come on, Sarah. You got this. Good job, guys. Good job, Lisa. We know it's hot. There you go. I don't care, it's waterproof. It's gonna be 3D. Do it. Ah! You gonna get me? No!
Get him, Landon, get him.
Ah! No!
DeGrief. I am 63 years old now, and I live in St. So about 4 years ago, in May of 2016, my life took a very unexpected turn of events. and one day ended up in the Barnes Hospital emergency room. I ended up in a CT scanner, and when I got back, the first person I met was a neurosurgery resident, and I thought, oh, this isn't good. Having a grade 4 glioblastoma that was fairly large. So did the typical treatment, all under the care of my excellent Siteman Center oncology staff, neurosurgeon and neuro-oncologist, Dr. Anastas and Dr. Dunn. My family and friends and I, with over 60 members, and we participated in that first Head for the Cure race. But we continue on because we know that curing this tricky disease is crucial. Thank God, first of all, my family and friends, my doctors, Dr. Dunn and Dr. Anastas, and their wonderful staff who have worked so hard to get me to where I am now. So alongside the Head for the Cure, and I have my gray Survivor shirt on from last year, and I plan on still having another Survivor shirt on this year.
Okay guys, that's the end of mile 1. I just wanted to share a little bit more about my story and why I participate in Head for the Cure events. When I was a sophomore in college, I was diagnosed at 19 years old with a brain tumor. It's a club that nobody wants to join, and it's the 3 words that you don't want to hear. You have cancer. You found a tumor. And those kinds of things are devastating to a family and to a person in a community. I had surgery, and I still suffer from some weakness in my right hand because my tumor is on my motor strip, but I'm being monitored every 6 months, and I'm also managing some seizures in my hand with medication. So overall, I feel really lucky that I am able to do all of the things I get to do in life because of all the doctors and caregivers in my life.
This is in support of Yolanda, my daughter, her sisters. And we want to thank all of family and friends for supporting Yolanda over the years, and now for our Head for the Cure and Siteman Center, hopefully to find a cure for this tumor. Thank you. Go Team YOLO. YOLO!
story of our great friend Ron Fenhouse, who always inspired us to enjoy life, to laugh often. He was always so positive, even as he was battling his brain tumor. And most important to him was his family. He loved his wife Kay and his daughter Emily, and you could always see a smile when he was around them. I always looked up to him, and this disease took him away from us way too early. So this is why we're running for part of the Head for the Cure 5K St. Louis event. We need more awareness and critical funds to beat this disease. Go Team Fenhouse!
Go!
Way to be Ron!
Fenhouse.
Team Fenhouse, go!
We're walking in Head for the Cure for Ron Fenhouse, who's an amazing uncle and a great person and an inspiration to us all.
Go Team Fenhouse!
Running for Ron!
Go Team Fenhouse!
Hello, my name is Rose, and I am a survivor of a brain tumor diagnosed just about 2 years ago after my awake craniotomy, which was July 30th, 2018. So my form of treatment with Olga was the standard of care. I had 6 weeks of radiation, Monday through Friday, low-dose chemo every day, and then a short break, and this was followed by the 6 months of 5 days on high-dose chemo and 23 days off. Like others though, I lost a lot of hair in radiation, but like I said, it's been almost 2 years since my diagnosis, and my once bald spot now has so much hair coming in. I'm about to get a trim, or like a haircut, I guess, and it's all going to be even, and you'll never have known that I lost anything. So before my diagnosis, I was actually a medical student training to become a physician myself. And I actually had really bad migraines. I've had these just about my whole life, but they got worse and worse and worse as school continued. It got to the point where I saw a specialized physician known as a neurologist. I had a great physical exam, but then, it was the point of, well, I think we should schedule an MRI, but it's up to you. And, as a student, I know how much the costs are and what we actually find with MRIs. Only 20% of those who are getting an MRI because of a migraine actually show anything. So I'm sitting there and I was really undecided, but thank God that I actually went and got that first MRI, and we found my tumor named Olga. Most people can't tell that I am a cancer survivor. Started doing Couch to 10K, and I'm just trying to become more active again. I feel so much better once I spend time just moving. Before the virus was found, I actually went to the Siteman yoga class every week, and so now it's more so on my own with the social distancing, but it's just something else that keeps me active. It also puts me around others who've been through the treatments like me, and so when I start to lose balance a little bit, it's more of a joke, like, oh, that darn tumor Olga. But it's just something fun that I love to do, and I would love to even be able to help others, get through their treatment by having these moments of just subtle stretching through the yoga, and also just like calmly thinking about, not necessarily today or what's in like next year or the year after, but I think, I still have tomorrow. Tomorrow is always here, tomorrow will always be better, and so I think about it, what do I want to do tomorrow? And so I just keep going, So right now I'm the team leader of Team Rose, but I also am probably the most aware of what's going on because I myself learned the difference between a brain tumor and a tumor essentially anywhere else in your body. They're so different, and even if it's in a different location in the brain, and we really need to continue to support those. Like, I support others that I meet who also have glioblastoma, or perhaps they even have like grade 3 instead of grade 4. But we just support each other and get through this, and we're learning more and more about how we get through treatments, and research still needs to continue. So I ask that you continue to support us, especially through Head for the Cure, as it's involving so many of us survivors able to just walk through a 5K. Thank you so much for your continued support with Head for the Cure. I'm so happy being the team leader for my own team as a survivor, and I can't wait to see you through the virtual 5K.
Greetings everyone, Mike Chicoine, neurosurgeon at Washington University and Barnes-Jewish Hospital and the Siteman Cancer Center. I'm going to share with you a video I made while out running and training for the 2020 Head for the Cure virtual event in St. Louis to raise funds and awareness for brain tumors. So here it goes. Good morning, Mike Chicoine here. I'm one of the neurosurgeons at Washington University, Barnes-Jewish Hospital and the Siteman Cancer Center. I'm out for an early morning run, getting ready for the 2020 St. Louis Head for the Cure. As you can see, I'm proudly wearing my 2019 Head for the Cure t-shirt. This is one of my favorite events. We are raising awareness and funds for the important cause of brain tumors so that we might improve the lives of patients and families affected by this challenging disease. This year, of course, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this event will be a bit different. It'll be a virtual event, but we still hope to share with everybody our enthusiasm and passion to pursue better outcomes for patients with brain tumors. Let me give you a little picture of what I'm seeing here this morning. Nothing like the great outdoors during a run to keep you motivated and moving. Brain tumors affect so very many, and I think the reason that all of us come together for Head for the Cure includes a variety of reasons. Many individuals who themselves have been affected, or their families have been affected, or we, the healthcare providers who've had the honor of treating so many of these people with brain tumors, and the fight continues. Sadly, a number have lost the battle and aren't with us today, but many continue to fight the battle and will continue to do so in the future. And we greatly hope that these efforts will improve the future for patients affected with brain tumors, improve the treatments that we might have to offer, improve the outcomes that the patients and their families might experience as they endure these challenging conditions. So I encourage you to come out and join us in any way that you can in this virtual event, August 8th, 2020. Whether it be sharing with us a video of your walk or run, a story about you or your family, or just contributing to the cause in general, all of this would be greatly appreciated. So we hope you will join the cause as we race to the finish line to raise funds, awareness, and hope for the brain tumor efforts for the Head for the Cure event, St. Louis, August 8th, 2020. Hope to see you there. And all of us here from Washington University in St. Louis, Barnes-Jewish Hospital, and Siteman Cancer Center want to share with you this message, as often spoken by Matt Anthony, the founder of Head for the Cure, in memory of his brother. Keep the faith.
I got involved with Head for the Cure in 2015. It was about a year and a half after I had surgery, and I just really enjoyed running. And so I found an organization where I could run and I could also support brain tumor research, so it was perfect for me. Head for the Cure has given me an opportunity to meet people, to help raise awareness, to help raise funds. I'm so thankful for everyone who has donated, who has supported this cause, because it's so important to me and my family and all others who are affected by this. I'm excited to share that Head for the Cure has raised $1 million this year, and I know we're gonna go even farther than that. So let's finish with mile 3.
Sandy Butler. Team Sandy Butler runs and walks on behalf of our beautiful angel, Sandy Butler. Sandy Butler was diagnosed with glioblastoma stage 5 in 2010. She lost her fight in 2015, and that is when I took over as team captain. We love Head for the Cure. It brings people together, it brings hope, and most importantly, it brings awareness to all the brain cancers that are out there. Team Sandy Butler is excited to walk and run virtually with you today to help in the fight to combat brain cancer.
Team rose to fight brain cancer.
3.2 miles. I just want to thank everyone who has donated and supported to Head for the Cure. The St. Louis 5K is such a fun event. I live in Kansas City, but my whole family lives in St. Louis. So every year we drive in, we do the race, and we have a big brunch after just to celebrate another year of me being a survivor and just to really support Head for the Cure. So I can't wait to see the pictures and videos of what you all do to stay active. So thanks for following along with me.
I'm exhausted just looking at them running and seeing all those photos of you participating. And a huge shout out to all of you who have been posting your photos and your videos of how you are participating in today's event. This is so crucial as we continue to bring the community together, share those stories, and also ignite that hope for all who have faced this disease.
St. Louis has had another generous year of support for the brain tumor community. We've raised nearly $60,000, have over 600 participants today, and 58 teams represented.
But the fun's not over yet. Fundraising still continues, as well as registering for this event. If everybody who registers encourages just one more person to donate $10, we can easily raise an additional $10,000. Your support is crucial in this fight because more funding continues to be needed in order to support and ignite those clinical trials to help find comprehensive treatment for all who face a brain tumor diagnosis. At this time, I'm excited to be able to welcome Dr. Campion as she talks a little bit more on behalf of Siteman Cancer Center for the amazing things that they are doing to support the community.
Hello, St. Louis. This is Dr. Campion from Siteman Cancer Center. I want to say thank you for being a part of our 8th annual Head for the Cure 5K St. Louis. Though this year is a little different, we're so honored to be part of your journey while building awareness, raising funds, and igniting hope. Your donations support brain tumor research and help patients to receive novel therapy. There's still time to donate. Please visit headforthecure.com/St. Louis for details. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much, Dr. Campion, for those kind words. And the amount of research and innovative treatments that you all do at Siteman Cancer Center is truly remarkable. And we can't wish for a better partner than those at Siteman Cancer Center. It is now my honor to be able to recognize those top teams and individuals when it comes to participation and fundraising. So join me as we congratulate our top 3 teams in fundraising and participation, as well as our top individuals in fundraising.
And now on to our team and fundraising awards. We'll start with our largest teams in participation. In third place is Elise's Angels with 33 participants. In second place with 60 participants is Team High 3. And in first place with 69 participants is Team Penthouse. And now our top teams in fundraising. With nearly $4,000 raised is Team Penthouse. With over $6,400 raised is Elise's Angels. And in first place, their team has raised over $10,000 is United Healthcare for Steve Wally. And now our individuals in fundraising. In third place, raising $520 is D. In second place, raising over $1,000 is Joan Lurch. And in first place, with over $9,400 raised, is Cynthia Del Paez.
Now is honestly my favorite part of our program and every one of our events. And that's where we get to celebrate all of our survivors who are participating today. We know that we can't physically bring them up to the stage like we would in previous years. But what we're doing is we have a photo collage of all who are participating so we can celebrate them and their journey. These survivors are the reason that we are all participating here today. They continue to inspire us each and every day throughout their journeys, through their tenacity, their smiles, and their ability to face each and every day with such amazing spirit. It is my honor to be able to read the names of the survivors, and please join us as we recognize them today.
Amy, Blake, Joseph, Melinda, Joan, William, Dawn, Andrell, Jessica, Lisa B., Jenny B., Chris, Annette, Dorothy, Jenny W., Sherry, Lisa J., Jennifer, Rainbow, and Mary.
As I mentioned before, Head for the Cure exists to ignite hope for the brain tumor community. That hope started with just one person, Chris Anthony. Chris passed away in 2003 from a glioblastoma, and he inspired his brother Matt to start the Head for the Cure Foundation. While Chris was going through his battle, he would sign off every single email conversation, every single in-person conversation, every handshake with the simple words of keeping the faith. That's keeping the faith in yourself, that's keeping the faith in the cure, faith in tomorrow, and faith spiritually. At each of our 5K events, loved ones nominate a survivor or patient who has embodied those words and continues to inspire them even throughout this incredibly challenging journey. So join me as we recognize our Keeping the Faith recipients for this year. And new this year in St. Louis is the Caregiver Award that's called the Stevie Patrick Legacy of Love. These caregivers have incredibly kind hearts, have given so much love and attention to those who need them during this battle and even after this battle, and continue to put others in front of their own needs. So please join us as we recognize our caregivers in the Legacy of Love presentation.
Head for the Cure 5K events are not only successful fundraisers in the fight against brain cancer, but unique tributes for those currently fighting this terrible disease and remembering those who have lost their battles. Head for the Cure was started in honor of a man named Chris Anthony. Chris's motto was always keeping the faith. He lived it daily. He signed off every email with keeping the faith, and his faith enabled him to maintain his grace, dignity, courage, and strength throughout his illness. That's why every year we honor brain cancer patients and their loved ones with a special recognition we call Keeping the Faith. Each of their stories is personal and special, and all are inspiring. Rainbow Willis, nominated by Debbie Coing. I would like to honor Rainbow Willis. Though Rainbow was terrified when she was diagnosed with tumor cerebri, she moved forward with the attitude that has made her one of the most remarkable women I have ever known. Rainbow researched this disease and questioned the doctors charged with her care. She was going to understand the diagnosis and treatment she was facing, and face it, she did. With faith and humor and a positive attitude, Rainbow has found a way to live with tumor cerebri. Through the horror of her diminishing vision, MRIs, spinal taps, and too many doctors to count, her scariest moments came when she had to explain to her children she had cancer. Being Rainbow, she worked with her family, put her affairs in order, just in case, then set about fighting this disease with all the tools and information at her disposal. Never complaining and always seeking the positive, my friend has set an example to be admired. I attest to her courage, and I honor the friendship she gives to so many. Thank you for your courage and for allowing us to honor you. New this year, the Legacy of Love nomination is easily defined by actions of integrity, encouragement, determination, and truly loving and serving others, especially those in need. Anne Marshowitz, nominated by Joan Lurch. My beautiful niece, Courtney Marshowitz, became Courtney Marshowitz McKenna in October 2019. In January 2020, she had brain surgery to remove a malignant tumor and was then at the Mayo Clinic for weeks, receiving high-dose radiation and then chemotherapy. Her mother, Anne Marshowitz, is an absolute rock for her daughter. And in Courtney's words, the most selfless woman I have ever known, and I thank God every day that I get to call her mom. Anne will move heaven and earth to help her youngest child and only daughter through this challenge. She and her husband invited Courtney and her new husband to stay with them indefinitely so that Court is never alone. Anne arranged an apartment near the Mayo Clinic for their long stay, which coincided with the COVID outbreak, so she never stopped cleaning, according to Courtney, and she never left her daughter's side. Anne even found an apartment that would allow Court's beautiful little dog, Gracie. I always knew my sister-in-law was the kindest and most compassionate person imaginable, so none of this is surprising. I would just like her to have a bit of recognition, which will embarrass her to pieces, for the strength and love she has shown for Courtney this year.
And finally, we know that we have lost too many people to this disease. We want to honor those memories through our Celebration of Life presentation. If you haven't had the chance to submit your own stories, please continue to do so. Right now, it's my honor to be able to remember those that we have lost in our Celebration of Life. Thank you so much to everybody who has supported throughout this entire event. Those who have donated, those who participated, those who are featured in our 5K, those who shared their stories, and those who tuned in today to simply show up and say, I'm here to showcase my love and support for all who have ever battled a brain tumor. We can't do this without you, and we know that there's also still time to bring in those funds and to spread the word about why raising funds for brain tumor research is so important. So shoulder tap people while social distancing, encouraging those donations, and you can still register through tomorrow, August 9th, and to get the 2020 commemorative shirt as well as the finisher medal. But most importantly, we cannot wait to see you all next year in person for the 9th annual Head for the Cure 5K St. Louis. Thank you so much for being with us today, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
That's a wrap, Head for the Cure 2020.